Hey guys, what's up? It's me, Wonder Films, and I know I took a short break from my channel. This is just going to be a little bit of a personal thing, so if you guys don't really care, just skip a minute ahead in the video. So, I wasn't really getting anywhere on YouTube, and I thought, okay, well there's this new game that came out, The Culling, and I'll make a new channel and mostly do that, and survival games, all that. It didn't really end up working out like I had hoped, but then I came back to here like a week ago, and I saw that my videos had just been getting more views and stuff, and I'm like, okay, so I guess I'll just give this another try because I can't just kind of quit when it doesn't go my way, so I'm just gonna keep trying. I am gold number 2 right now, actually. I'm kind of happy about that. I was Silver Elite Master, just gotten here in the last 2 weeks. So this video is going to be about keybinds, crosshairs, and even a kill feed generator, which I found kind of cool. The original reason I came to this website, which I'm going to show you now, was actually for the crosshair bit, because I was looking to make my own personal crosshair, and I'm like, okay, so there's this website, and I just looked it up. So I just want to apologize for the black bars on this side. This is on my second monitor, and it's not really a great resolution, and it's not perfect, so there's just gonna have to be black bars on the side. I apologize. So what you want to do to make your crosshair, it starts you off with this green one, and if you mouse over this image you can kind of move it around. I like it, but it's not really like the game, so it's not great, but it shows you what you can see at different ranges and stuff. Like if you want to go for headshots and stuff, this probably wouldn't be a bad one, but okay. So style, I found is pretty much how opaque it is. I like to put it all the way up so I can really see it all the time. Thickness, kind of self-explanatory, but when you get so thick it actually turns into a box. So it does mean thickness, like wideness. That's why it just turns into a box. That'd be pretty interesting. So one, size. This is the length of the bars, and if you actually, oh, I thought you could give it a negative value. Gap, this is where you can give it a negative value. This is where you can make the crosshair, so it's kind of like this. I find this really helpful for doing 1Ds and all that. You definitely want it small. I would say like maybe like that, because at long ranges and stuff you're not really going to be able to see a whole lot with the crosshair over your enemy, while at close ranges it's just like, you know, big. So color, I would recommend green, because you can see it over everything, almost everything. It's hard to see over the very bright stuff, but that's why I would give it an outline. And let's turn it up to 1. In game it looks a little bit different, but it's so you can see it over really white parts, while in the really dark parts you can still see the green, which I find really helpful. Because like if you go to yellow and you didn't have an outline, you'd have a really hard time seeing that right now. So then you don't copy paste all this. You don't do that, because it doesn't work for me. Before I learned that you can just do that, I would just copy paste this line by line, and it took a while, but what you can do is actually just click this once, hit Control C, press the tilde in game to go to your console, make sure that's enabled in the game settings, and then paste it, and then that should just apply, and it should look just like this, maybe a little different in game. So that's going to cover your crosshair. Next, go to the keybinds right here. It's a little tab up here. There's a great website, tools.dathost.net. It's going to be in the link in the description. So keybinds generator. It says this tool will help you bind commands to rapidly buy weapons in CSGO, and it's not lying. So what I did is I actually set up like grenades and different combinations of guns and armor that I could buy with this little side panel here. So what you want to do, say you have this one and you want to set it for an eco round. You go secondary, you can do whatever you want, but this is an example. You do P250 and half armor, and then bam, bind KP_end by P250 by vest, and then you click select all, hit Control C, go into your console and hit Control V. This works in game as well as in the menu. I was able to do this during a game, which isn't a good idea because you're distracted, but I did this during a game, and I was able to get all my keybinds set up. I have stuff like SMG buying with full armor, rifle full armor, full buy with grenades and armor, and a rifle. The possibilities are endless. When you want to start over, click the start over button. It doesn't start over the keybind, or the selected key, and these are still outlined in green, which I find really confusing, but it doesn't have it selected. So like if you click this, you click it again, all that. So then you would just go ahead and click like number 2 or whatever, rifles. Let's say you want an AK. What it's nice about this is KP down arrow. When you click AK, it says AK and M4A1, so if you're on CT side, you can also get the M4A1. While here, it would do the M4A4 and the AK. So then you would go over to equipment, this, then all that, select all, Control C, Control V in your console. You can bind it to any key, but I would recommend using these side ones or any keys that you never use in game, because if you come to a spot where you have to use it in game, you can't because it's already bound to another thing. Now the last thing I found really interesting was the kill feed generator. And I didn't really know what it was. Obviously by the name you can kind of tell. Let's say you want to get this picture right for your mates or whatever. You get an ace. Click go. 5 death notices. So you want to put your name, so let's put Wonder Films. Then that. So you've already killed these 5 people. Now put their names like Potato, whatever. Fancy Pants, I don't know. Then Bob. I like Bob. Obviously it would look kind of weird if you didn't have it with all the same gun or like your sidearm, so where would that be? Why can't I find it? USPS silencer. So bam, bam, bam. So let's generate this. None of these matter, by the way. So this is what it would look like. It gives you a little image. You can click download. You'll save the photo. This is basically saying I killed the first person with a body shot, the second with a headshot, second with a body shot, and the last 2 I pulled out my sidearm and killed them with a headshot. So that can look kind of cool. I don't really know why they have it, but it's definitely a cool addition to the website. So yeah, that covers Crosshairs, binds, and the kill feed generator. So thank you for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe. If this helped you, put it in the comments. If it didn't help you, leave a comment telling me why. I will try to help you as best as I can. And I'll see you later. Thanks.